two things. Firstly, you are all aware, no one does not know the 2030 vision. And the 2030 vision is anchored on a number of initiatives outlined in NDS1, NDS. And also, among its other intervention, is the launch of the new currency, the ZiG currency. And as you are aware, the ZiG currency is anchored on gold reserves. It then becomes very critical to ensure that we unlock the full potential of our gold resources and of our gold sector. Right? And this is this will be reinforced in a number of initiatives. Firstly, to capacitate this artisanal and small-scale miners to produce more gold. Secondly, to capacitate the medium to large-scale miners to continue investing more and increase their gold production. At this stage, I would like to highlight that the production from the medium to large-scale miners for the first quarter, for the first 4 months, was higher than for the same period last year. Now, what this does, it is showing the fruits of His Excellency Zimbabwe's Open for Business mantra, which resulted in a number of investments into the gold sector. I don't need to go through them. You are aware, we're covering them. Reka mine, the Bigstone mine, and other mines, which, Caledonian, Blanket mine, and so forth. So that's beginning to show in the increased production from the medium to large scale mines. So I say, secondly, the capacitation of artisanal and small scale miners, the facilitation of the medium to large scale miners to increase production. Also at the same time, to continue reinforcing the initiatives to support the, that production from the medium to small scale miners. And what we are gathered here for today is a gold mobilization program. Gold mobilization program to ensure that having increased that capacity, that the gold is finding its way to the right channels. That's the reason for why we are gathered here today. But last but not least, to ensure that the ethos of the responsible mining initiative, as announced by His Excellency the President, are observed, that all mining should be done in a responsible manner, in compliance with the laws of the country and in observance of the various issues which were outlined by His Excellency. So today we are gathered here for the gold mobilization exercise, where we have teams which are being deployed to all the provinces to ensure, to try and do an inspection of compliance, that all the gold being produced by the various mining locations is finding its way to the correct channels. I thank you.
Any questions? One or two?
Yes, Minister.
Yes.
It's on lithium. The lithium producers were given up to April to comply with value addition. How are they taking that, and what's the progress so far?
Well, I think with lithium, let's take a step back to say, where are we and where are we going? Okay? And with lithium, over a period of time, the pronouncements on the vision for lithium have been, were made clear, but I will talk about that. First and foremost, in the lithium value chain, the whole objective is to end up with the final products from lithium, being the batteries and the solar panels. Okay? For that to happen, you take a step back and then say, what do you need to do? You need then to invest in the whole lithium value chain, which includes the production of the lithium salts. So at the moment, we are at the stage of production of lithium concentrates, and we then want to move towards the production of the final product, which is the in the lithium value chain. Now, if you look at it, there are first and foremost there is the establishment of the Mapinga, the Mapinga Mines to Energy Park, and if you recall when that was signed, the whole objective is to ensure that in the industrial park there will be the production, of the final product, being the solar panels and the battery and the batteries. Also, at the same time, if you look at all the major lithium producers, they are also moving away, and the plans to move beyond the lithium concentrate stage. So we are moving. And also, suffice to say, when you then get to that final stage, where in the industrial park you produce the final product, you also need volume. So what's happening is, the grand plan for that to happen is there. The various players are investing to go beyond the lithium concentrate stage. And also at the same time, if you recall, government came up with a policy to ban the export of lithium ores, and also came up with a lithium framework which guides the issuance of lithium permits and the movement of lithium ores. I think that's essentially on the lithium side.
Honorable Minister, Zimbabwe was recently invited to the China Gold Congress.
Yes.
How relevant is that platform to the gold sector and the stakeholders in the gold industry?
Look, I think it's relevant as far as to the extent that if you look at our gold sector or mining industry in general, in gold sector in particular, is to say, look, what is how can this help us? And it can help us by interaction with the stakeholders there in attracting the capital required for people to come and invest in the industry. So it's relevant to that extent.
Coming back to the current exercise,
yes.
Does the government have enough record of all the mines, especially the unregistered mines that are dotted across the country? For example, there's one behind my own house in my rural area. I don't think the government has got any knowledge of that one.
Okay, let me put it this way. There are legal mines, there is legal mining and illegal mining. So government has a record of all the legal mines which have been given. Among other things, because annually you're supposed to renew your mining title. So government has a record of that. But to say government has a record of someone who is digging illegally behind the house, that may not, the government may not necessarily have that.
So you will not get any statistics?
No. Now, the gold mobilization, as they move across the mining provinces in the various areas, the whole objective is to inspect all the mining sites and then check on the legality and illegality, amongst other initiatives. So that will be covered.
Thank you.
Yes.
You spoke of statistics that there's been an increase on what was acquired last year, same period as this one. May you please shed more light on numbers?
No. Essentially, I shared statistics on the medium to large scale, which is 4 tons for the first 4 months compared to 3.4 tons last year. Thank you very much. Thank you.